Okay, hello and good day to everyone that is currently tuning in here at Phoenix Holdings. Once again, this is going to be your host for today's AMA, CH. And right now, we're going to be having another AMA, this time with Step Up. And from the Step Up team, we got a lot of people actually from the Step Up team. We got three people from Step Up team, namely Step Up Dev, Step Up CMO, which is self-explanatory what their roles are in the project, and of course we got James Brown. I'm assuming you're the CEO, James Brown.
Yeah, I'm the CEO.
Okay, that's great. So how are you guys doing today?
I think we're doing great. We're doing great. Everybody is busy trying to fix the project in the best possible shape.
Okay, that's great. Being busy in a project is always a good sign for all of us. That just means that no one has enough time to relax, but instead people are focusing on the development of projects. So that's great to hear. And hopefully you're still getting some sleep, regardless of being busy. And yeah.
Sleep has been far from some of us. My app dev could tell
Oh
you.
man.
I doubt if he's had 2 hours of sleeping, 24 hours or so.
Well, if you're not sleeping now, unfortunately, guys, you're about to get sleep drug more. The more you are closer to the launch of the project, but right after that, all goes well. You get lots of sleep, lots of money for everyone. So that's what we're all looking forward to.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody's working towards. At least we are motivated towards that.
Yeah, motivation. Yeah, that's what we need to keep the drive up within the projects. Well, anyway, to get started officially, can you guys introduce yourselves to us? Maybe give us some background in your crypto history and tell us your roles within the project.
Okay, I think I'll just go first of all. I'm actually Clinton Brown by name. My friends call me James because I drive very rough, like James Bond, drive fast.
Oh
That's why
man.
I actually that's why I actually call myself James. But I've been around the crypto space for quite a little while, as much as 7, 8 years. Playing around the crypto space, touched, handled a whole lot of stuff. Played around with some tokens, played around with some coins. I've been involved in some exchanges, trying to get better understanding of how the space works. So educationally, I'm a graduate, actually an accountant by profession. But trying to see how we could marry a bit of blockchain and then the accounting sphere and a little bit of development. Caught me programming a little bit. We've been able to do the little we can do. Um, just trying, in a nutshell, to see how we can actually contribute to the crypto space. Uh, my up dev, his name is Noel. He's a good guy, very smart one. You could actually see what he has done from the app live on Google Play Store. He's a very good guy, very smart one. Success is our CMO. I think she's very smart. I think she's. I'm kind of looking for the appropriate verb to qualify the adjective to qualify her. She's super good. We've seen a whole lot of input
Amazing,
from her.
awesome. Yeah, those kind of adjectives.
She's
Yeah.
been able to help the team up to this point. Get some connections in the space. Try to see how we could get things hit the ground up and running, and so far so good. That's just basically so. At this moment, I think Success should do more of the talking, so you can hear from her. She's a smart girl.
Okay, so Step Up CMO is also going to speak.
Yeah, sure. She should give an intro to the project. I think she has. Uh, okay, I don't have better understanding of the project, but I think she
Yeah,
also
it's
has a
okay.
very good understanding of the project. So where she cannot explain, I can always come in.
Hmm. Yeah, so Step Up CMO, the person who's hard to be, yeah, so good. It's hard to describe you with any known adjectives. So Step Up CMO, can you hear us? I think you're kind of cutting off.
Hello, CA.
Okay, hi. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. All right. All right. So I'm Success, the Pub CMO, and I'm here with my team members, James Brown, my CEO, and also Noel. We're actually six on our team, We have our public relation officer, our animator, and also our Solidity developer. So we're actually looking forward to expanding our team on the long run, just to get more hands on the project. I hope you got me. Hello,
Yeah, can hear
CJ.
you definitely. Oh,
Right.
C- CJ or CH? Is that someone else? Okay.
CH.
Oh,
Sorry.
CH. All good. All good. I just got kind of curious. I thought you have another team member that's waiting to speak up. So yeah. So step up. I think this is for the name itself. I can conclude that this is gonna be similar to the move to earn that has been hyped up for like the last 1 2 months. So, but I don't want to spill the beans for everyone else. So, can you guys please introduce to us or give an introduction on what Step Up is all about?
All right. So, Step Up is actually a wellness tool. The motive behind it is for our users to live a healthier lifestyle while they get to earn and also be physically fit while going about their activities. So, Step Up is a wellness tool that is integrated with both game fee and social feel in it, where you get to play games on our app and you get rewards and also earn our token. And also, you get to carry out some social activities like running, jogging, and walking, where you get to purchase your NFTs to be able to carry out these activities while using our app as well. So, the idea behind this project of ours is that we all, as team members, we missed out on step in. We realized that so many people also missed out on step in. So we decided to come up with this idea to also enable others to benefit from this project and also fix the solutions, those things that Step In couldn't do as well, so as to make our project stand out from the rest of all Move to Earn projects we have out there. And also, our project is actually built on the Binance Chain network. We have our token, which is the STP and the STU token. Our STP token is actually our governance token, and our STU token is our reward token. Just by making use of the app, you get our reward token from level 1 to 29. And once you get to level 30 of our game, you get our governance token, which is the STP token. So that's actually the idea behind it.
Mhm. Okay, so lots of things behind just being a move to earn kind of game. You said that what kind of okay, I'm just gonna start off with some questions based on what you told me so far. You said that it's gonna be part of a game. So what kind of game are we actually talking about? Can you tell us more
All
about that?
right. Okay. In our app, we have what we call a marathon race. There's a marathon race where people get to participate in this marathon race, and then the top on this marathon race will actually be rewarded with uh, what we call the gems. We were rewarded with our gems, which you can actually use to level up your sneakers. You also be rewarded with our governance token, which is the STP token, and also some other rewards attached to it. So the marathon race is actually uh, the main game in this app of ours.
Okay, and another thing I wanted to ask, by any chance, what would be, do you happen to have any, what do you call this, screenshots or previews on how the application would look like or the game would look like in general?
All right, you just have to download our app, okay? Then you purchase your NFTs. You make use of your NFTs to run. So for more updates, actually, we will communicate with you because our app is still in development. But I would just encourage you to download the app and then check out our features.
Okay, so yeah, it's still in development. And with that being said, what is the timeline that you're looking to into the project? Like right now, what point in the roadmap is your project currently into? When do you project you're gonna do your pre-sale or private sale, and like when are you gonna launch, and when do you expect to have your project have this, I don't know, beta test or like any previews on how it's gonna work as an application itself?
Okay.
All right.
Um.
Okay.
Uh. Okay. Success one is but I'd like to chip in something here. So far, so good. The app is 80% done. Just the basic essential features for the app is all done at the moment. That's why we have the beta version live on Google Play Store. The app developer will be sharing more details as we progress in the AMA, so you can get an insight to what is expected to come on the app in the next few days. Um, we're trying to see how we could wrap up everything on or before the 17th of June. So the full features of the app is released on the stores. But for now, you can just download it if you have an Android device from the Play Store. I could share the link. You could download from the Play Store. You could look at it. So far, so good. You can see, and the app has a very good uh, UI. It has is user friendly. I think Noel will do more justice to that. And then um, on the roadmap, we've been able to achieve a whole lot. We've been able to get the community up and running. The community is a bit vibrant at the moment. We've had some little issues with Twitter over time, but it's finally becoming fixed because we're trying to get our Twitter handle verified at the moment, so we don't have issues with it anymore. Um, then looking at what the project is all about, we've been able to get the app working at the moment. You can actually use the app, your scores reflect on the leaderboard. We're working towards just final integration of blockchain into the app, so you can actually earn the tokens, the reward tokens on the app. Uh, that's what we've been able to achieve at the moment. We are looking towards private, public resale, after which we should be having the app launch on PancakeSwap the same day with our listing on PancakeSwap.
Okay, so from what I understand, you already have the app on the Play Store. I just saw it. And it's running but not live in the blockchain. Is that correct?
Very correct. Very correct.
Okay, well, that definitely shows a lot. And I've just personally looked at the website, and the Google Play Store itself, it had over 1,000 downloads already, well, which is quite a feat considering that this still does not go live in the blockchain. So, yeah, that should tell the amount of hype you have, and the marketing, the efforts that you've been doing. And so, what current stuff can you do with the application right now? Say you download
Okay,
it.
at this point, yeah, we have a good number of downloads because the community has been engaging. Big thumbs up to them. Kudos to the community. They've been awesome so far. Uh, I think at the moment, I would like the app dev to share more insights to what he has created. So it's better he's the chief developer of the app, so it's better he gives a clear, concise insight to what the app is all about. Well,
Yeah, hi everyone. Um, my name is Noah. We've taken significant steps to make sure that we created a user-friendly app that is easy to use and takes out the complexity of the blockchain while also making the app extremely secure so that users are safe and users' information are safe and users' assets are safe on the blockchain. We Some of the security mechanisms include standard encryption practices such as HTTPS and storing things and using information only when they need to be used. For example, none of the wallet information is stored on our servers. So if a user typically lost access to his account, he hasn't lost access to his wallet. You can just create another account and import the same wallet, and everything will be as he left it. He'll probably lose his rankings in the leaderboard. um, We've also implemented several other interesting features to try and keep the app interesting. Recently, we implemented a referral system so that users can refer their friends, and there badges for each of these things. Some things attract more badges. We're still working on the badges system. So users can get badges for participating in races, for finding items, for exploring the application, for inviting their friends, and similar activities. We've also implemented the first draft of our running algorithm. So users are rewarded when they actually run, and it's a fun run and an engaging experience altogether. We've also implemented stuff like transaction histories, the leaderboard. I think we're doing a campaign now where the top people on the leaderboard get rewarded. So it may be in the interest of the community to install the application and attempt to participate in this event. Um, that's pretty much the features we have in store. Thank you.
Okay, I mean that's all the
That's
a
all
lot of
the
development, I would say, because
Okay.
normally
normally.
oh, sorry,
Oh,
I'm kind of
sorry.
echoing.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Okay, I think I'm echoing on your mic. Maybe you can read yourself when I speak.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm echoing on your mic, I think. Hello, hello. Okay, it's fixed now. Yeah, so as I was saying, I mean that is quite impressive. The fact that you already have a running app prior to the launch of the project, because nowadays projects in this space, especially the ones with utility and app, you can barely have any developments or even like a trailer video of how the application is going to be like, even if their coin has already launched. Given that you already have a working app available, that's already a huge step ahead of your competitors, given that you still haven't launched a token yet. So with that being said, can you tell us more about the native token that you're going to be using in this project? I think the CMO already told a little bit on what the native token is going to be, but can you give us a more in-depth explanation on how this native token by Step Up is going to be used, and maybe tell us as well the tokenomics behind it?
Okay.
All right. The CMO.
Okay.
All right. The CMO will push you through the tokenomics. However, I can shed more light on the function of the token in the ecosystem. Now, the STP token is used for purchase of in-game assets such as the sneakers, the gems, and similar. While the SCU token is the reward token. So when users run, they're rewarded in SCU and the assets that they get. The assets they purchase in the app are purchased with the SCU token. We plan to have the SCU token only traded within the application. This way, we keep our ecosystem very closely held. And one of the things holding our release on the Apple App Store is the utilization of the Apple in-app purchase to purchase the tokens. So we also plan to make this very user-friendly for even users who do not have any Web3 experience. They don't need to know that. They don't need to go to a third-party exchange to. They can just handle all of this in the app. Thank you.
All right. So I think I'll come in here for about our tokenomics. So for our tokenomics, we're going to be listing 9% of our tokens on PancakeSwap. And also on our SEX exchanges, we're going to be listing 10% on different SEX exchanges. And for our ecosystem, we will have 30% going into our ecosystem. We also have our move to earn, which is 25% of our tokens going for our move to earn. And also for our team token and our marketing token, we have 8% for the team and also 9% of our marketing token. We also have for our advisors 3%. And also we have 6% of tokens to be burnt. I think within the interval of 2 to 3 months, we're going to burn some tokens so as to increase the price of our tokens a bit. And also, we also have our transaction tax, which is for our buy tax. We have 5%, where we get 2% for liquidity and also 2% for marketing. Then 1% of the token will be burned. And also for our sell tax, which we have 15%, then 6% goes for liquidity, 6% goes for marketing, and also 3% of the tokens will be burned. Yeah, that's what we have for our tokenomics.
Okay, I think that pretty much covered all of my questions so far. And do you have anything planned for what do you have so far in plan in regards to the pre-sale that you're gonna do, or have you done any private sales already?
Oh, so far so good. We haven't done any private sale.
Oh,
I,
okay. So no private
yeah.
sales, no pre-sales. Basically, how did you get the funds that you've done for the development and the marketing, or just everything about the application itself?
Uh, One of the major advantages we have over any competitor we'll be having is that we have virtually every team member on the team. So it actually helps ease of the funding. We're not paying or getting into a contract with any external uh, company to develop the app for us. We have the app dev on the team. So we were able to utilize this, try to eliminate much of the funds spent, and the rest of the funding has come from the team totally.
Okay, from your own pockets. I mean, much respect to you guys for. I mean, I love the confidence and trust that you got the project. That definitely shows the long-term plan of what you have in store for this, given that you basically put in your own money for the development of this without any external help from potential investors. But with that being said, are you gonna go straight to the private to the pre-sale, or do you have any future plans for any private sale?
Okay, so marketing is a different ball game altogether. We are not planning to go into pre-sale directly because marketing funds may not be um, feasible at the moment. We want to see how we could do a private raise to come up with something and then channel all totally to marketing, since we don't have much of the development cost on our plate at the moment. We could actually tackle the development costs if any arise. So we just want to see how we could pull up something from private sale and then totally fund marketing. And we've been in talks with Karan over time, Success Karan, myself. We've seen how good he is in the space, and we're trying to see how we could do a raise, hand it over to him, and then he'll just pursue on pre-sale marketing.
Yeah, it's also gonna be quite challenging, especially with the market conditions right now to fill up pre-sale. So that's personally for me an advice is that you make sure that you get it right, the hard cap, the maximum contribution, so that you'll be able to fill it out. Because I've seen a lot of good projects fail in the pre-sale because of due to the market conditions. So I really hope that you've got this really planned out well. And for the launch pad that you're going to be planning for the pre-sale, do you have any idea on what you're going to use, or have you already considered a launch pad for the pre-sale right now?
Okay, so at the moment, due to the market conditions, we'll keep our fingers crossed on the launch pad. We've gotten KYC with Pinksil, we've done KYC with Gempad, so there are options available to us. We're in talks with about two ideal platforms already at the moment. So we want to really look at what we stand to gain from the launchpad we will be using and see how well, so we can have a smooth launch. We don't just want to rush and take a decision in house without um, feasible plans or well structured out plans, because the launchpad, whether we like it or not, has a good role to play as regarding the launch. So we want to see how well we could get into get it right at that point. We don't want any mistakes. So at the moment, we may not be announcing officially a launchpad we're using for now till all plans are concluded.
Okay, yeah, quite early still in the project, but yeah, so we're gonna look forward for the developments that you're gonna have for this project as well. And I think it's just about time for us to open the floor for some community questions, unless you have anything else you wanted to add before that, or you're ready for the community question round.
Yeah, major thing I just want to add: private sellers
Hmm.
gets. We want to see how we could get true believers of the project into private sale. And one of the ways we plan to do this is to see how every private seller becomes an ambassador in their different nations. And so one of the ways to actually get them on board as ambassadors is actually to incentivize them. So one of the incentives we'll be releasing for private sale is we already have some t-shirts, we have some caps, branded Step Up. So we'll be sending to all private sailors who are going to be part of the private sale when we do announce the commencement of our private sale. We'll be sending them the t-shirts, the caps, to see they serve in their different nations. We could have a group. We already have a private sale group. They will also be part of the group. So we forward these t-shirts, the caps, our branded items to them at their different locations all over the world, so they could also help with a bit of the ambassadorial campaign in their different nations.
Oh, I see. That's really exciting to see, knowing that you're gonna send actual physical merchandise to the first initial private sailors or investors that you're gonna have. And so, do you have any pictures of how those material merchandise you have now, or are they still getting made as of the moment?
Okay, they have been made at the moment, but the pictures are not with me now. I'll forward the pictures probably on the Telegram group. So you just join the Telegram group and just stay updated within 2-3 hours. I should be able to drop the pictures on the Telegram group.
Okay, and within 2 to 3 hours then. So yeah, so guys, please don't forget to join the Telegram group. But for the meantime, it's not gonna be sent yet. Stay tuned in this AMA for now to more informations for the Step Up project. But also for now, we're gonna be opening the floor now for community questions. So guys, as always, if you wanted to ask a question, please raise your hands up in the VC. And if you're not able to ask your questions in the VC, you can always ask your questions in the main chat. But of course, as always, the VC questions will be prioritized to be asked for this AMA. So with that, let's choose the first question. Okay, let's go with what's your name? Oh, Benova, you're allowed to speak. Please ask your question, Benova. Hello, Benova.
Yeah, thank you for this opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, uh, there is a project Step Up here. My question is there a limit to any? Like, as long as you have the app on you, you know, you have the app opened on your phone, you continue to earn, or you have a limit to earning, like you have a limit, or you have a particular task where people can complete in a day, and after that, after you've completed the tasks, that's where your earning stops for that day, then you continue the next year. I just want to know, is there a limit to earning while using your products?
Um, yeah, hi, Beneva. Yes, there's a limit to earning. The current system limits the user's earnings to the energy bars he has per day, and that is currently 10 energy bars per day. We'll still tweak those are not the final parameters. The bars will be the usage of the bars will be tweaked at the final launch. Even though the user's earnings are capped, the user is still capable of taking runs. This, remember, the user's primary incentive for running shouldn't be to make money. We're just trying to make sure people get a little extra cash while they're running. So the primary goal is to stay fit. The secondary goal is to make money. I hope this answers your question.
Yeah. Thank you
Okay,
very
thank you
much.
so much for your question. Let's go on to the next question so we can cover as many questions as we can. Moonboy, you're allowed to speak and ask your question. Moonboy?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So my question is, I went through your website and I really love all the features concerning your project, which have to do with step to earn. So my question is, we have a lot of people in the crypto space who doesn't know how to work. So how do they participate in earning, or do you think they can help them to earn? And also, how much do you think we can get a pair of shoe in your project? Do you get me?
Yes, we got your question. Yeah, we got your question. Now, um, how do I answer this? Now, I think your question was referring to disabled members of the community. Now, disabled members can participate by enjoying the bearish market, and they can also participate by purchasing sneakers and renting them out on the marketplace. Even though this is the feature we're still working on, that is the renting of sneakers on the marketplace. Um, I'm sorry, what was the other question again?
The other question was and also how much can we get a pair of shoe? How much do you think we can get a pair of shoe?
The pricing on the pair of shoes is about it's no more than $50, but the ranges may vary, but it's not going to be something so absurd.
Okay, that
If
means
it,
you are trying to say okay, okay. Sorry. So that means you are trying to say people that cannot work, we can also assist them to earn in the project. That's what you're actually trying to say because I didn't hear you very well.
yes, disabled members of the community can earn from the project by listing sneakers that they buy on the marketplace for renting. So people who rent sneakers from disabled people advertently reward these owners of the sneakers by using their sneakers.
Wow, that's wonderful. Okay, that's good. Okay, thanks very much for the great answer. Thank you very much. CH, thank you very much for the great opportunity.
Yeah, of course, as always. Thank you so much for the question, and we're gonna go to the next question. Let's go for Nas. You're allowed to speak. Please ask your question, Nas. Hello, Nas. Do you hear us? Nas trademark with the trademark
Yes,
icon. Oh yeah.
yes, I mean, okay, I'm trying to ask this question. I said, I went through the app, so I saw like running and jogging kind of application, kind of shoes there. So I was asking, is there a possibility that like walking only will be added to it? That's my first question. And secondly, the in the app, there's kind of you have to click on a link on an interface so that you start performing your text. So performing the task. So uh, I was asking that is there a kind of moment whereby they will put it in an automatic way whereby you just click on the app and it will start automatically. That's all.
Future versions of the
That's all.
Sure. In future versions of the app, we plan to implement some kind of background running feature. This way, users can. Sorry, give me a second. Um, in this way, users of the. I'm sorry.
Step up, Dev, your answer because you're kinda inaudible.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay, that's good.
Sorry,
I'm sorry.
I didn't get you.
Let me get your question again.
Okay, I was asking, like, in the future, let's just say in the future, now I want to like open the app. Once I open the app, and it will start taking the readings from my phone without me clicking on anything. So, is there a kind of a time like there will be an update like that, or we'll have to still click on the link before the interface before we start taking out the tax?
I can understand your question now. Now, it's not every time that someone opens the application that they wish to run. Maybe the user just wanted to check his wallet balance. Maybe the user just wanted to check if he's still at support to do that, but you can't just open the app and start running. However, in future versions of the application, we plan to implement a background process where we listen to the user's location and we can reward the user if he equips a shoe while when the app was running. So the app can be closed and the user will still earn. But this will be in the future version.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's go for the next question with Hooray. Quite an active name. Hooray, you're allowed to speak. Please ask your question. Oh no, we're getting the static noise. Hooray. Oh no, that doesn't sound nice. Hooray, I think you have some problem with your mic. Maybe remove your mic and use your default mic because you're really noisy. Okay, I need to mute you because it's really annoying. I'm sorry. You have a problems with your mic, so yeah. Okay, let's go with the next question. I'm sorry for that, guys. I was not expecting that. Let's go with Blue Codes. You're allowed to speak. Blue Codes. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, greetings to everyone. CH and the team, you guys doing very well. I I actually set up my app today. That's the test app, and I intend to start using it tomorrow. So my question is this: while I'm jogging, what, let's say at the end of maybe 20 minutes or 25 minutes of jogging, what am I going to see on the app to show me that, okay, maybe I did well or I did poorly or it was just normal stuff? So that's number one. How do I rate myself? Then two, will there be a pre-sale before launch on 17? If there will be, how do we get involved in the pre-sale? And then finally, I know of a certain app that is quite like yours. I don't want to mention the name, but the condition for having the NFC, that's the sneaker, was so it was 1 point something BNB, which is a whole lot of money. So I just want to know if yours is going to be just as costly as that. So these are my questions.
Our sneakers are going to be reasonably affordable, and 1 BNB, it's not a lot of money, but relatively speaking, maybe it is. The sneakers price range will vary around $50, which isn't a lot. Um, and your question about acknowledgement screens after the user takes a run. Currently, there's no acknowledgement screen, and we will implement this in the next version of the app. But for now, in the background, when the user completes his run, if he earns any badges, they will show up in his profile, which will also come out in the next update that will go to the application stores. So after the user takes a run, if he earns any badges, say, I don't know if I'm legally allowed to tell you some of the badges that we have so that you don't go and try to get them. One of the badges we have is a 100-meter badge. So if the user takes a run and he has covered 100 meters, he gets a badge. There are also other badges for stuff like when you invite your friends using your referral code. All of these will be functional in the next version of the application that should go out in 3, 4 days, give or take. I
Okay,
hope this answers.
so
Oh, you good? I thought you was going to say something, Blue Codes, but okay. Thank you so much for
yes,
your
yes,
question.
all
Okay,
right, thank you.
yeah, you cut off. Okay, so maybe let's answer one last question in the VC, and then maybe I'll pick one question in the main chat to keep it fair somehow with them. Okay, so let's choose. Oh, Jabenga. Jabenga, you're allowed to speak. Please ask your question, man. Jabenga. Jabenga. Okay, Jabenga, I think you fall asleep, Jabenga. Please unmute yourself. Jabenga. Okay, I think we don't have Jabenga today. Yeah, I think he just disappeared. Okay, let's choose another question then.
Hello.
Oh wait. Oh, Jabenga, finally. I thought you're gone.
Sorry, I'm trying to unmute myself, but Telegram is trying to cut me down. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the opportunity, man. Yeah, to the step up team. Thank you. You've really done wonderfully well. I just have a little question with respect to your NFT. Then the NFT, can someone get the NFT and someone play the NFT on behalf of the person? For instance, I have the NFT. Can I lend a friend to participate in the work and I will be getting my reward while the person is moving with the NFT? Like passive income. That's what I try to mean by the NFT. I'm going through your website. You have a plan you said you can create a wallet or you can import a wallet. Now I am actually confused. The wallet we are trying to import, will it be a BSC wallet, or how would the wallet look like? If I have my wallet in Trust Wallet, can I import it to your platform, or we have to create a different wallet entirely? Lastly, with respect to your partnership, this is a great question that has to do with body fit and it has to do with health as well. What the partnership are you looking up to? Probably with your smart wristwatch, are you looking up to that to have partnership with them like Samsung all of that companies that deal with probably with body fitness? Are you looking up to having a partnership with them so that it can build your project and also bring in people that are not even familiar with crypto to your project? Thank you. That's my questions.
We've tried our possible best to dumb down the complexity of Web3 for even newcomers that don't know much about the application. Now, I feel you may need to do some more research on your own into how wallets work. Now, creating and importing a wallet are two different things, and the app supports both of them. You can create a new wallet in the app, or you can import an existing wallet with your assets. I think this pretty much okay. Then there's also the partnership with fitness brands. We plan to also integrate smartwatches into the ecosystem so that users can forgo their phone and just use their smartwatches while they are out in the field running. However, we have more pressing issues and currently have to secure our listing on the Apple App Store before we can divert some of our attention to integrating smartwatches into our runs. I, I believe these answer your question satisfactorily.
Okay, I think that answers my question. But with respect to NFT, are you planning for lending? Is it part of the NFT pass? I mean, making money passively with respect to the NFT. Are you incorporating something like this into the NFT?
Passive income in the project comes from users working out in the background, which will come in a later version of the application, or users renting, buying their own sneakers and then leasing the sneakers on the marketplace for other people to rent and use. These are the current two modes of getting passive income, and also purchasing the token so you can ride on the bearish curve.
Awesome, awesome. I think that's great. I need to commend you as well for the fact that even despite the fact that the project has been launched, we have the application. I've downloaded the application. I'm trying to sign up the application. I think that's a well done job for the team. Thank you for the opportunity, CH. Thank you to this team. Best
Thank
of
you
luck
to
always.
Thank
Um,
you. Thank you.
yeah, thank you again for the wonderful question, Juvenga. Okay, we got maybe one last question from the main chat from Francis. I read in the white paper about shoe breed and making our own shoebox. Is it possible to rent out a legendary shoe and breed non-common and legendary shoe to get legendary shoebox to earn? And another question is, to earn STP, must we need to have Snickers minted or can we earn STP without minting? And his last part of the question is, will it automatically, I think this was asked earlier, but he asked this as well, will it automatically detect steps in the background, or do we need to open the app to make sure it counts the steps while we walk or while we jog?
I feel a number of these questions have already been answered. However, I'll iterate them again.
Yeah.
Now,
Just the
background.
breeding part, I think.
I'm sorry.
I think the main part of the question that so far hasn't been answered is about the breeding and the breeding of the shoes.
All right. The breeding of issues is also, we're still going to extensively extend the smart contract implementation. The member of the team responsible for that will handle it appropriately. Um, yes, that should answer the question.
Okay, I might have missed that part. I'm sorry, you guys. But yeah, I'm also quite curious about this as well. But since reading is always a huge part of NFT games, but we're still going to be waiting for it in the near future. And yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So with that being said, can you clarify again when's your projected date for the pre-sale and the private sale, so we can tell the guys?
Okay, for pre-sale, we're projecting 17th of June. For private sale, sometime this week. Everyone in the community should be expecting our announcement.
Okay, so guys, another thing I wanted to add. I'm sorry for not able to cover all of the questions. We still see some raised hands, and over the main chat, people are still asking questions. Unfortunately, as always, we're working with limited time, but we try our best to cover all the questions that we can get over the main chat and the community. So, if you still have questions, within the project, please please join Step Up on their Telegram group, and I'm sure that the team will be more than happy to answer all of your questions related to their project. And also, as they mentioned, they will have the latest updates on in regards to everything in regards to, for the project. So the pre-sale dates, launch, everything should be available on their Telegram main group. So I encourage you guys to please join them on their Telegram group. So I guess it's just about time for us to wrap up these AMAs. So can you tell us, perhaps give us a short summary on what Step Up is all about and why people should be investing in it in the near future?
All right. So Step Up is actually a move to earn. So uh, I'll actually encourage our investors to invest in this project because you can actually benefit from this project in so many ways. You can benefit by stepping to earn, which is the normal routine being done on the app, where you purchase your NFTs and you either get to run, walk, or jog, and then earn our uh, STP token. Sorry, our STU token. Then we also have our background mode, okay, which automatically counts the steps. So it's actually a means at which we can earn. And also for our marathon race rewards, where the top on the marathon race will be given gems, badges, and also our governance token, and also level up sneakers as well. And also all NFT holders, all holders of our NFTs would also be given airdrops for holding our shoes. So it's really immense they can actually earn. And also if probably you don't like any of your sneakers, you can just list it on our marketplace and then sell it off to whomsoever that would like to buy the sneaker. So 80% of the amount being sold goes to you, and then 10% goes to all NFT holders, and then 10% goes back into the project. So also you can also lease your shoes or rent out your shoes. And also the price of a token, of course, is going to rise. We're going to be listing our tokens on different centralized sex exchanges. So this is actually going to push up the price of our tokens. And also we'll also go into intense marketing as well to also push up the price of our tokens. And also, I think we have our referral program, which will also be coming up. So it's actually immense. Our users can also earn from this, our referral program. So I think basically these are the ways our users can actually benefit from this project of ours.
Lots of streams of income possible within Step Up, not just by walking. Also, they have community project competitions. So as they mentioned, so guys, don't miss their updates within the Telegram group. And James Brown and Step Up Dev, do you have anything else you wanted to add?
Uh, Nothing really. Success said it all. Lots of benefits in for holders, in for users of the app. Uh, Basically, rule of everyone to get involved happily with the project. Share your reviews, issues you had while using the app. Please share it on the community. We'd love to look at them and see how we can improve on them. And uh, for those of us who are actually itching for the private and public sale, please just hold on a little. Announcements will be coming shortly as regarding that, so you know how best to be a part of the project. Just get your BNB wallets. You're ready. BNB funded your wallets when it's time for whitelisting, so you don't have to enter in the wallet without funds because you may not be whitelisted that way. Basically, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for having me here.
And thank you so much as well for choosing Phoenix Holdings. Those here in AMA session, and hopefully, guys, were able to learn lots about Step Up AMA, Step Up and their project. And yeah, so as they mentioned, please work up to get their whitelist spots because so you can have your. I think is it gonna be a guaranteed spot if they have a whitelist spot, or is it still first come first serve the pre-sale?
It's going to be guaranteed. Whitelist is guaranteed.
So yeah, guys, yeah, whitelist is gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be a gas war or anything. So please do your best. I think they mentioned a shilling competition and lots of other competitions only available from their Telegram group. So please join them in their Telegram group. Okay, with that being said, that's it for today, tonight, and yeah, I wish you the best of luck in your project, James Brown, the rest of your team, and see you again, guys, for the next AMA here at Phoenix Holdings.